watching this short video, you've either been sent this by myself or by someone I work really closely with in my team. My name's Catherine Massey, and my background is hairdressing. I was a stay-at-home mum for 12 years. I was lucky enough to bring up my two children. And then I opened my very first salon, which I ran really successfully for 5 years, but unfortunately due to ill health I had to close my doors. So you can imagine the loss of earnings. I lost obviously my self-confidence, my self-esteem. Never ever thought that I'd run my own business again. But when you look at your children, your husband, you know you can do this. So what I did, I picked myself up and I opened my second salon, which I've been running now for a year, and we're doing great. But in the back of my mind, I always think, what if I get ill again? I can't afford to shut another salon, and I needed another income to come into the salon. But what could fit into a salon, a 50-hour salon week? What could fit into having 2 children, a husband, animals? I needed something that would complement the salon, and that's when I got introduced to Forever Living products. Now, I've never heard of Forever Living products before I joined the company. So I went through and I did all my research, and if you do your research as well, it's completely the same. So what you'll find is that Forever Living is 37 years old, and they're a cash-rich company. They don't have any investors, and what underpins the business is their products, and their products are superior. They're aloe-based products, and they grow their own aloe vera. Again, I knew nothing about aloe vera, but I've learned so much because the training is absolutely second to none. And they have investors in People Award at Gold Standard. So if anyone's familiar with this, that is, it's really difficult to get. So that set my mind at rest, and I knew that I was joining a company that was absolutely solid. And I knew that their products, even though they weren't on the high street, these products are patented products, and I knew that they were the superior products. They've been going for 37 years. If their products were no good, they wouldn't have been going for 37 days, let alone 37 years. So I knew that it was something that I was happy to introduce into my salon and happy to get involved with. And when I went along and I met everyone, and I realised then I was just going to jump straight in, and I've never looked back. So, would Forever Living work for you? Well, we like to turn it on its head and say, would you work for Forever Living? Because there is a catch, and it's work, but it's very, very part-time. So if you can commit to 5 to 10 hours a week, then I'm looking for 3 types of people. The first avenue I would like to be filled is the retail. So if you want to earn £200 to £400 a month retailing these lovely products here, then that's what, just doing it very part-time, around 10 to 20 customers will earn you £200 to £400 a month. Now that is a lovely amount. For me, it wasn't enough. But I do get that £400 a month for some people who get paid monthly and they run out of money before they run out of month. I totally get that, and it's £4,000 a year, so what an amazing family holiday you could have for that. But for me, I did need that little bit extra. So the second avenue is team leaders. So what you're doing is you're looking after your 10 to 20 customers, again, but you're introducing people and you're building a team, and you're going to teach them to do the same. Now, on an average business, this income will be £800 to £2,000 a month. Now that got a little bit more exciting for me, because this is on top of what I'm earning in the salon. So combine that I knew then that, if anything did happen, I've got a steady income. And the third avenue is business developer. This is doing exactly what you're doing with your retailing, your team leading, but you're doing it on a larger scale. So the more people that you help, the more people you have in your team, the people that you mentor and coach do exactly the same as you, to retail your products, look after your customers, recommend the products, build your team, and you know, obviously keep doing that on a larger scale. Now this is an uncapped earning. Forever Living will never tell you that you're earning too much. So this can range on an average from £3,000 to £20,000 per month. And if you're anything like me, that sounds too good to be true. But it's not. I've worked with people who are earning this amount of money, and it is achievable. But like I said, there is a catch, and that catch is work. So I'm looking for people that can commit to those 5 to 10 hours to give you everything that you ever wanted. Along with the income, Forever Living offer their distributors incentives. So this is on top of what you're earning, depending on which avenue you go down. The first incentive in the UK, we call it Car Plan. You don't have to buy a car with it, but here in the UK we tend to like our cars, so that's what most people do. And it's an income that comes into your bank month in, month out, and you qualify for that. And you can spend it on what you like. I know some people have done school fees, university fees. Some people have bought shoes. It just really depends what you want to spend on, because this is an incentive on top of the income. The second incentive is global travel. What Forever Living will do is take you on 2 exotic holidays a year. Now these holidays are all paid for. These holidays are 5-star. These will be in really exotic locations. This year it's Singapore and Cancun in Mexico. And when you arrive, you will have spending money. And again, this is on top of what you're earning as well. The third incentive, when you go on to these holidays, what they do is what's called a chairman's bonus. And because they're a cash-rich and debt-free company, at the end of the year, all the profit is put back into the pot and it's shared out to the distributors. And these cheques can range from, I think one in the UK was £4,000, right up to John and Jane, and they got just over £1 million. And this is on top of what you're earning. So this was very exciting for me. Not only have I found a company that I can run alongside my salon, I found a company that really looks after you, that trains you, that's got investors in People's Award, like I've said. And what really excited me is that they're global. They're in 158 countries. So this means when you become a distributor and you get your business license, you can trade in 158 countries. Now for me, living in my little town of Connors-Quay, I was just building my business in Connors-Quay. But this has all happened. I have now got a business in the USA, Jamaica, Macedonia, Poland, and this has just all happened from me just working the business in the nooks and crannies of my working day, and I commit to 5 to 10 hours a week. So could you do the same? You don't have to be like me, working a full-time job. You could be a stay-at-home mum who's just looking to use that your brain again. So, you know, I know I was a stay-at-home mum for 12 years. It's the hardest job in the world, and you get that mummy brain. So just for something for you to bring back into the household. It is an amazing company to work for. If you like what you've heard and you're a little intrigued about what you've heard, then get in touch with me via Facebook. Or you can get in touch with the person that sent you this video link, and I'll look forward to hearing of you and you starting your venture with Forever Living.